Hi everybody, this is Odd Samuna and today I'm going to be reacting to Chainsaw Man, chapter 166. But first, let's talk a little more about 165. Also, yes, I have a Pochita t-shirt. I bought it yesterday. It was really cute. I was hoping to get one where we could see the whole Hayakawa trio, Aki, Power, and Denji, but there wasn't one, so Pochita was the best next deal. So yeah, I started the chapter with Denji noticing there was just a dead person laying at their feet, specifically a dead chainsaw person. And I think I said last time, like, oh, if if Denji is the one person being the most shocked about a dead body, then things are bad. Which I feel like that gives well, that's being a little unfair to Denji. That kind of gives the impression that I think that Denji doesn't care when people die, and I don't really think that's true. It's more so that, I feel like subconsciously he chooses what to care for. Like, for example, in just part 2, when he's reintroduced, and we have the cockroach devil make him choose between, I don't, like two set of people, like, like it was like a family and a pair of old people, and he didn't really seem to care when both of those groups of people died. Instead, he chose a cat. Later, we don't see him at all regretting or just kind of really thinking over the fact that he let all those people die. So that's why it's like, I would have thought that Denji would be more used to seeing death like this, but I think it's more so the added factor of, this specific moment being about a chainsaw person. And this is more so maybe dealing with the fact that Denji is feeling kind of guilty. I mean, he shouldn't, right? He's not the one who made all these people enter with contracts with the Fire Devil. But at the end of the day, it's just the way that they look, a grim reminder of, how Chainsaw Man as a symbol doesn't really belong to him anymore, and that the people of the church have used him for some quite nefarious means. And this is just, basically something that he can't really ignore. So that's just basically a physical uh, symbol of that. But also, it's interesting how quick Asa and the devil hunting trio, like Haruka and Novana, are also just kind of not really caring about it. They're just like, yeah, that's, it is what it is. And they're talking about, like, it's just trash. Someone will clean it up later. That's crazy. So then Fami started talking about sushi restaurants. Okay, of course you would be knowledgeable about that. And not Haruka, Novana just chimes in and he's just like, yeah, I've been there once. I only tried the tea though. This though, Denji is staring at a mom and a young kid, just sleeping while having his head on her shoulder. I guess this is another thing of like people just being quite negatively affected by everything that's happened because of the church. And, people doing things in the name of Chainsaw Man. But I think there's also another thing, which is like maybe Denji is seeing himself and Naita in this too. And just, you know, just keeps thinking about uh, that he may have just abandoned the little family that he had. And then now he talks about Asa and trying to kind of fill in some gaps of information that he doesn't have, obviously. Oh, well, he has gaps, but the info he doesn't have. But of course, she just says like, yeah, because I fight you and you win. Oh, no, because if I can fight you and win, you'll be saved. Not at all explaining how that makes any sense. So of course, Denji asks her if she's brainwashed by the cult. So she's just like, oh no, Fami explain. So family. So Fami actually does explain, which is basically what she told Asa and Yoru back when she went to hire them as the poster girl for the church. Oh, this is interesting though. She says, the terms of your contract require you to live a normal life. Well, first of all, where'd she get this information? Like, I think that Makima said something like that. Back when, uh, somewhere, one of the chapters around where she was, when she killed Power, I think. That's when she told that to Denji. Which is like, okay, she could see through living things like rats and crows, so it's not too far fetched that she managed to get info like that. But I'm still like, okay, like what? How? Where? Because, well, first of all, I didn't remember that, but yeah, some people did point out that technically the original contract that Denji had with Pochita, it wasn't about living a normal life. That was living a normal life was Denji's dream at that time. But the actual contract was for Denji to show his dreams to Pochita. That's the actual contract. So both Fami and Makima got it wrong. But now we have a new contract, right? From like, I think it's chapter 154 or 153. When we had the whole Denji, what do you want to be? So now Denji's new contract is he wants to be Chainsaw Man. So he has to be Chainsaw Man, right? In order to keep the contract alive. That's how I get it. But Fami has it wrong, and Denji doesn't correct her, which is good. We don't want her to have the correct information. But yeah, this is the plan. If we defeat the real Chainsaw Man and transplant a human heart into your body, you can become an ordinary human again. Which is like, where are we just gonna kill someone by taking away their heart? Or is someone going to volunteer it? Yeah, so Denji is like very obviously suspicious, like, where the hell did you get all of that? Fami doesn't answer, and Denji just questions Asa's trust in her. But Asa does trust her because she helped rescue Denji. And she justifies it by saying, yeah, she's done some bad things before, but her heart's in the right place. We're both just trying to help someone. Which is, man, Asa just covering Fami by projecting onto her, huh? We're both just trying to help someone. That's being a little too trustworthy and just assuming the best from her. But also, of course, we had the Yuko callback with if her heart's in the right place, then that's all I need. But Fami doesn't confirm it. And then we have this panel where we finally see Katanaman in the chapter. And we see a little tiny of Novana at the far left. But once again, Seiji has disappeared. Now I don't know what's up with that. If Fujimoto is hiding something from about him, because in 164 he was there when Denji was looking for Nayuta in the charred remains of his apartment, but now he's not here. So where the hell is he? Just something to keep track of. Oh, this was so good. When you say normal, what does that even mean? It means returning to your own life, going to school every day, having a home to return to. Yeah, that seems impossible at this point. But of course, Asa is so desperate about this because, you know, of what it means to her. But also just, I kind of see it also as just, you know, this is what she wishes she could do as well. Basically, like, go back in time before things got messed up with Yoru, and also before she lost her mom. So she just, you know, goes into a lot of reasons of why Nayuta hasn't contacted Denji at this point, even though she's you know, it doesn't seem like she believes it, basically, that Nayuta is still alive. And then Denji says the anecdote about the toilet paper, and he finishes it with, once I stopped going hungry, I stopped being able to eat toilet paper. Basically, there was no going back. Once you reach a new stage of, you know, having a better lifestyle. But of course, Asa doesn't see it, which is like, that says something about her, that she's a bit privileged, that she's never had to do this. Like, she just, like, at first I thought she was just being, just like, maybe intentionally dense, but no, I genuinely think that she can't imagine someone having to do that, which, or that Denji specifically, like, she has a very rigid image of Denji, and she cannot see it being different. But yeah, this panel, I can never go back to the way things used to be, which is true, yeah. Even if he finds Naita again, even if he can go to another prefecture and find a new apartment and go to another school, after everything that's happened, this just is just not possible, you know? You cannot make it so these things didn't happen. And then it changed the way Denji looks at them. Oh, but this is also a really good Asa moment. It's okay, I'll save you no matter what. So I feel like I already said everything I needed to say about this moment. But yeah, I feel like it's mostly about Asa and what it will say about her if she doesn't succeed on saving Denji. Because, you know, if she doesn't manage to save him, then what was the point of all this? Like, everything will start to feel a lot more heavy and real. And then we see Katana interject and just, just add some uh, flowery misogynism. So I already also said what exactly he was trying to say with this. And as a very indignant, scolds him, but of course he just is petty about it. And then, yeah, this is when he brings up going to a brothel. But Denji doesn't react at all. I mean, the only thing he does is actually just look at him. But his whole demeanor or expression doesn't change at all. So, yeah. Even if he did go, like I said, there was no way he could enjoy it. Not right now. Not the way he is here. And especially the way that he doesn't know if Nayuta's even alive at this point. Like, yeah, I don't see him doing it. But, man, Katana doing this, like, obviously everything would be about himself, to do this for Denji would mean that, oh, he's now a real man, and now he'd feel better about defeating him. Also, that's just pretty bad, especially with when you remember his past with the Yakuza and what they recommended for him to pay off his debt. Yeah, just an older guy taking a teenager to a brothel. That's disgusting. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, that definitely says something about Katana and, the environment that he grew up in and the people around him. Like, that's just sad when you think about it. Like, probably that's something that happened to him. I don't know, older Yakuza probably took him to one to become a real man. And then that's just how he internalized it. And didn't have someone else to tell him, yeah, that's not how that's supposed to go. That's you're just really not you're not registering that trauma as trauma. Okay, so that was 165. Let's get into 166. Took a long time. I feel like this is one of the longest looking at the previous chapter sections, but I had to. Okay, I haven't been spoiled about anything at all in 166, so let's get to it. Title is Rain, Brothel, and Removal. Okay. Not judging, let's go on with an open mind. So the first panel is just still Denji looking at Katana. I own a top-notch place, go get a happy ending there. That's... What? That's new info? He owns one? Gross, could you not? Yeah, totally expected that Asa would say that. I'm still waiting for Denji to actually say something. That's the last thing on Denji's mind right now, right? Let's see. But I have no freaking idea what it is. Because I want it, like, I legit don't want it. I don't think it would be... It would in no way help him. But sometimes with Fujimoto and the way that Denji can regress, it's hard to say. It seems like he's considering that It seems like he's considering actually going though. Look at the way that he's doing this. Mm, Asa's still looking at him, and she's actually, the more time it goes on, the more she looks surprised. And he's still thinking about it, but he hasn't said yes. Man, I would a penny for his thoughts. Oh my god. That was a whole page of just thinking. I mean, but we don't know what he's thinking. But it's, we can guess. Don't you need to look for Nayuta? You need to eat to get your energy up for the search, don't you? Is this whole chapter just going to be Denji trying to decide what to do? Food or brothel? Oh my god, 3 panels of him just doing different poses with his hands. Like, I do think, like, I already said what I wanted, but I don't know what it is that we're doing, so. Okay, he hasn't said, okay. Now that he mentioned it, I haven't masturbated at all lately. Oh, okay, that's what he was thinking. Okay. Well, still, though, he can masturbate, but, like, we don't need to go to a brothel. Okay, another long panel of everyone looking at him. Excuse me? Okay, he's looking, I don't know what to say. Nervous? Self-conscious? No. I don't know what the panel of him with a finger on his mouth is. Do I feel this depressed because I haven't joked it in a while? Could that be part of it? Like, physically, scientifically speaking, who is he asking this to? Because this, Katana is not the one to be asking this to. If you're asking me though, maybe just a tiny bit. But there is definitely way bigger stuff that is making you depressed. Oh my god. The long panel of the Asa reaction. What the hell? We're all worried about you. We, huh? All? And trying to save you. Interesting. How she, her own feelings, she's projecting it to everyone now. How can you think about sex right now? It's the same thing as getting hungry or sleepy. Not quite. Those are essential to keep living and not go crazy. That's how it is for guys, right, dudes? Oh, I'm so curious what Haruka and Noana have to say. Yo! Well, that's kind of funny. the divide between Denji and Noana Haruka, like, this could have been all one panel to show him, like, looking for validation from them. But, like, just the line separating them, like, you can tell they don't agree. That's funny. You despicable, shameless pig. Aren't you worried about Nayuta? Okay. Of course I am. It's just physical. Physically, it's better to take care of my 6th rib first for, like, science reasons. Okay. Okay, like... we can just... get him to... a toilet, and he can do that there, okay? No needed to actually do this. He's not in the right mindset. Oh my god. So the train just kept going, and then we get to a panel with Katana in front of what I'm guessing used to be his brothel. Oh, it's one of the places that get that got wrecked, huh? By the chainsaw people, by the fire devil, by devil hunters fighting them. That's kind of funny, actually. I like this. There's definitely, I feel like, some meaningful symbolism to this. Shower messages, private rooms. The name of it was Condom Girl. Say it ain't so. Like, isn't this kind of like doesn't this speak to you in terms of like themes? Like the story is literally telling Denji, don't do this. Like there are other important things. This would be the wrong path to take right now. Oh my, yeah, Katana looks quite shocked. That's Sideburns, Berthel? Yeah, Asa giving him the huh. It totally burned down. The fact that they actually got off the train to look for it, though, that's crazy. Mm. One big panel of Denji looking surprised? Wait, what is that? Is it raining? Oh yeah, it is. Whoa. Why the dramatic rain all of a sudden? Now it's raining, fantastic. Let's just go get something to eat. I don't even care what anymore. Yeah, please go and get something to eat. I beg you. When was the last time Denji even had something to eat? It's probably been like a week. Oh my god. The next page is almost a full page of. No, it is the full page of Denji going to his knees with his head down. Is he this devastated by it? What? Yeah. Do please tell. Oh, hold up. This is. Why can't I keep my priorities straight? My pets died. Nayuta is missing. And I'm trying to go to a brothel? Yo, hold up. This is kind of peak. Let me continue. mm. That expression from Asa. What is it? It's like, I don't think it's sympathy. It might be. But I think that there might be like, I don't know. Sometimes I can't really read her expressions. I want to be Chainsaw Man for the praise and acknowledgement? What a load of crap. Oh, yo, this is great for Denji's character. The truth is, all I really wanted was for the ladies to be all over me. So I could have tons and tons of sex. It was straight up not a callback, but straight up like he's literally doing the same pose as the chapter from when he's looking at the TV in the safe house with Kishibe and Kobeni, and he's all like, "Oh, the ladies all love me." Okay, let me keep reading. I'm always thinking with my dick. Nah, I feel like he's being a little too hard on himself. Not always. Ooh. A small panel for Haruka's reaction to this? No one is just nervously laughing. It's not funny! I know it's not, but like, how else could they react to this? Like, they don't know you. Obviously, they have no idea what it is behind this breakdown. Oh god, I feel so bad for Denji. He's actually crying. It's all my dick's fault. I can't fight it. It ruins everything around me. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Ooh, whoa. He's punching the ground. It looks like really hard. No, he's attracting attention. It's still raining. Oh, whoa. A big long panel of Asa just looking at him. But it's hard to tell what it is that she's feeling. Is she feeling any bad for him at all? I mean, he's obviously showing regret over not knowing what to put first. And then we see her with her eyes closed, and now Yoru is out. And Yoru's not gonna have any sympathy whatsoever for him. But why did Yoru specifically in this moment come out? Did Asa just basically go, I have no idea what to do with this. I just don't know. So she just lets Yoru take care of this. Your pecker is the problem? That's a first that I heard pecker to refer to that. Then I'll cut it off for you. Come with me. That's the end of the chapter? Oh, the rain is so heavy. It almost makes the panels blend together. Whoa, what? I don't know what the hell I was looking at before, but like, doesn't it look like there's a door behind Yoru and it's opening itself? And it looks like there's something behind it that it's beginning to emerge from it. I don't think Yoru knows what is happening in the background there. Now, like, that could mean nothing. But I'm just gonna keep it in mind. Like, I don't know, for all I know, next chapter, one of the church hybrids could come out of that door. And just everything goes to chaos. But okay, I'll cut it off for you. Because of how much despair Denji is in, like, usually I would be like, obviously he's gonna say hell no. But if he's in a moment where, like, he genuinely despises what his hormones do to him in moments that he should be thinking about something else, I'd say he might actually think about it for at least a page. But if he says no, then, like, if Yoru is willing to cooperate, I don't think she's gonna, like, try and actually attack him. She'll only do it if he wants to. So I'm not gonna dwell much on this last page. It wasn't a, you know, I'm gonna attack you right now. It was a, well, if you want to, then I'll get rid of the problem myself. But okay, man. I don't think anyone expected the chapter to go like this. It was either we're not going to get close to the brothel at all, or we are going and Fujimoto is going to do something pretty bad to Denji again. And honestly, I'm glad we're basically somewhere in the middle of that. I would have liked for Denji to halfway through just be like, you know what, it's not worth it. Let's just go for the sushi. But this is interesting in its own right, and definitely fitting with what we've known about Denji for, well, a long time. And while, it is a bit comedic at the beginning, how long he spends thinking about whether to go or not to go. And Asa freaking out more and more the more he considers it. I do think there is a. Uh, I don't know if I should give him some credit for at least thinking about it that much and not saying yes faster. But at the same time, like, man, he really was just looking for any reason to be able to say yes without being judged too harshly. Oh, okay, but the one that actually did make me laugh was Denji asking for the validation on Haruka and Nobana, and those two not giving it to him. Um, but yeah, he just kept insisting on it, even after Asa called him a pig. He was so insistent on it. No, it has to be like scientific, like physical, like. And it seems like it worked. Even if Asa didn't want to do it, all of them got off the train with him in Katana. So, yeah, Asa is not going to let Denji out of her sight now that she's uh, now that she's super super dedicated to saving him, but only in the manner that she feels right. While at the same time, I do like that she didn't force him to go to the sushi place. She's like, well, if he's so intent on uh, visiting a damn brothel, then fine, I'll go along with him, even if I don't like it. But yeah, surely there's like some thematic meaning on the brothel being one of the buildings that didn't survive the chainsaw people incident. Although I'm not sure what it is, but it definitely served for being a wake-up call for Denji. Like, if this didn't happen, then Denji wouldn't be reflecting on his choices now. I still think he's being a little too harsh on himself, but at the same time, it is kind of wild that he actually was willing to come here, despite the fact that 2 chapters ago, he was so intent of looking for Nayuta when all the odds seemed to be against it. And now he was like, oh, let's take a pause and just, let me indulge on some carnal desires. Well, he should be focusing on his energy and care on finding Nayuta. Mm. But then just immediately, he's so ashamed of himself for not being able to keep his priorities straight. And I do feel like, well, this is a lot of shame and guilt and regret. This also feels like it's combined with the fact that he never truly grieved for his pets, and he brings them up here. But at the same time, I feel like he was the whole brothel thing, it was because he just wanted a distraction of it all. He wanted to go somewhere where he wouldn't think about Nayota and all the stuff that's gone wrong for him. Because, that's just his coping mechanism. If he doesn't think about it, then nothing is wrong. But now that he came up with a dead end in regards to the brothel, it was like, oh wow, I don't have something to distract myself with. And just everything came raining down, if you will. So everything just hit him all at once. So yeah, I think it's like I said, all of those emotions plus him not having been able to grieve for the remains of his family properly. And now it's showing itself like this. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm onto something. Because I do relate to that. I want to be Chainsaw for the praise and acknowledgement. What a load of crap. It was simply because I wanted tons and tons of sex. I mean, yes and no. Like, that's how he said it to what? To both Kishibe, and then later to Yoshida, he said, like, he wanted to be found and be Chainsaw Man to have lots of girlfriends. Like, Denji wants the girlfriends and wants the sex. But like, truly, I don't think he wants meaningless sex. I think he wants just an intimate connection with someone that won't go away. But he's mistaking it for this. I'm not saying he doesn't want sex. I'm saying he wants a relationship with someone he can trust and care about and not worry about losing them along with the sex. So he kinda just confuses them. Because he hasn't really had an actual relationship. Not really, he's never had an actual girlfriend. The closest he got was Reze, and well, we all know how that went. That's probably why he also goes for something that seems easier, casual physical touch over something that he feels will end up hurting him in the long run. Yeah, I think that tracks. But obviously he doesn't know how to word it in a better way. So Haruka and Noana just react like they do. But I wonder how Haruka is thinking about this. Like maybe the illusion that he had of Denji or Chainsaw Man is finally cracking, and hopefully he's going to see him as, just some guy. I can't fight it, it ruins everything around me. Man, I do feel for Denji. He's definitely trying to feel an emotional hole with something that isn't that. And he's just basically every time being like, why doesn't this work? It's like trying to fit a triangle in a rectangle shape. Like, that's just not how it works, my dude. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's my reaction to this chapter of Chainsaw Man. So, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.